Did you hear that, man? Did you hear that? That's a bear. Oh, any tragically hip fans out there? Oh, Gord Downey, one of his oh, I don't remember. So one of the live concerts. You got to move, buddy, because I can't see. Thanks. Thank you. I can't remember the name of the album, but it's great. You know, Gordon Downey used to like to improvise during his songs, and he was really good at it. But anyway, I'm gonna tell you real quick about a bear encounter I had. I've had a few bear encounters. My college friends and I did some hiking in the Adirondacks over the years in New York State, and well, I got something flapping into my helmet here. What is that? A hoodie strap or something. Anyway, so the first bear encounter, I mean, I'm talking up close bear encounter. We had been hiking all day. I think we had done Mount Marcy. You can look that up. It's, I think, the tallest peak in the Adirondack Mountains, and it's a long climb. It's not that it's particularly difficult technical wise, but it just goes on and on and on forever. So, you know, so we got back later than we had intended, and you know, in the Adirondacks, it's loaded with black bear. Just loaded. You could walk across certain spots and just walk on a bear carpet. You know, it's crazy. It's pretty cool. But there we go. Really hard to see. Surprisingly hard to see pedestrians this time of night. So, but anyway, there's a motorcycle. Anyhow, we got back late. It's dark. We gotta eat because we just hiked for 14 hours or something dumb, and so we get the campfire going. It's dark and we're eating dinner, so that's a huge red flag. You don't wait that late in the Adirondacks. You got to have everything up and in bear bags, you know, much earlier than that. So anyway, we're eating. We were eating jambalaya. I remember it well, not because the bear was terrifying, but because the jambalaya was spectacular. So my college roommate Dave, we call him Big Dave, he's about 6'7", 6'8". He's kind of tall. But anyway, Zatarain's jambalaya mix. And you know, you hike in with the sausage and stuff. You cook all that stuff on day one. So you can have some fresh food in the first day or two, and then you go to like the stuff that's a little more shelf stable. But anyhow, so it's dark, and all of a sudden my friend, I think it was my friend Greg, there's a bear. No sound. It made no sound. Well, what it was two bear cubs, and that's more terrifying than seeing a full-grown bear, because where there are two bear cubs, there's a mama bear, and mama bears are a little defensive. And so into the firelight comes the mama bear, and in the group of hikers, we had two different reactions. My friend Paul and I jumped up and started eating faster. I mean, we had hiked all day long. I'm not giving up the food. And my other friends pretty much dropped the food and ran, or did, you know, something like that. But I just remember it was really funny because I'm pretty sure it was my friend Paul. We ate faster. See, man, come on, it was funny. And the mama bear climbed up into the tree that our trash bag had been put up in, and you know, it was like 30 feet up, which is supposed to be 40 feet up, and like strung across between two trees, hanging in the air. And but ours was only 30 feet up, and she got up there in no time and dragged the trash bag down and out into the darkness, and it tore it all up. And the bear cubs were like taking turns trying to climb trees and stuff. Not taking turns, but you know, it was pretty cool, man. It was a pretty cool situation. So yeah, I don't know, man, if I can get in front of this guy, but anyhow, I'm all distracted because I'm thinking about. I got a little bit of the bear's hair. It was in. So she climbed a birch to get to the bear bag, and she left some hair in the big grooves that she dug in with her nails. So that was pretty cool. I think I wanted to go that way. and they made no sound, none. That she made some grunting sounds as she scaled the tree, and that was it. Then they were gone. Later that night, my friend, I won't tell you Greg's name just to protect the innocent. So this guy whose name I won't tell you, jumps up. There's an animal. Oh, we're shining the flashlight around, and it was a deer mouse. It was jumping about 12 feet up in the sky. It was pretty funny. As the little animals make all the noise they can, terrifying sounds, and the big animals, they just come and go as they please. They don't feel obligated to make a big noise. Maybe there's a metaphor there, if we look at the media and this and that. Anyway, the big animals, they don't feel the need to make a lot of noise. They just go about their business. Second bear encounter that I thought was pretty funny. Well, I just told you about Big Dave. He's a fairly large guy, and we had hiked. Again, it was like a long hike. We had a lean-to that night, so there's like 4 or 5 of us in the lean-to, and I was in the very end. I had claustrophobia issues, so I'm at the end with my head sticking out, and I go to sleep, and then I hear a rustling on the outer wall of the lean-to where I am. I'm like, what's that? I figure it's Big Dave. His backpack was hanging out there, and I look up, and around the corner, and looking me dead in the eye from just a couple of feet away, was a black bear. A big black bear this time. Just looked me right in the eye, was uninterested, and just continued on his way and went over the ridge. It happened so fast, I didn't have time to get nervous. I did not have time to get nervous. It just happened. I looked a bear square in the eye. He was uninterested, unimpressed. So with the ego deflated, I looked over to see who else noticed. Everybody else was stone asleep. So that was my other up close and personal bear encounter. Pretty cool stuff, man. You get a chance to hike in the Adirondacks, do it. It is paradise. Cold at night. You get some pretty warm days. The scenery just take your breath away and leave you with memories that'll last a lifetime. Alright guys, Matt the Greeter, care about you. I'll check in with you soon. Alright, bye. Ooh, there's a black bear now. That's a cub.